Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to the Iman Project. This video will delve into the art of finding balance and nurturing your mind, body, and soul. Join us on this journey of self-care and well-being as we explore practical strategies to create harmony in your life. In the last video, we talked about how to find balance in this dunya or this world, and how to between this world and the akhirah, the hereafter. And obviously in this video I just said, but we're gonna the art of finding balance and nurturing your mind and your body and your soul. And so basically, step number 1 to this is prioritizing your mental health. Your mental health is paramount. You have to take time to understand and nurture your emotional well-being. You have to practice self-reflection and journaling or engaging in activities that bring you joy. Maybe soccer brings you joy, maybe basketball brings you joy, anything that brings you joy. And you can also seek professional help if needed, though. You don't need it for no reason, but if you really need it, then I would say go get professional help. And remember, you have to remember it's okay to prioritize your mental health sometimes, because you have to go through hard times with that mental health, right? And if other things, like people could say in mental health and anxiety and depression and all that all doesn't exist. Alright, you just gotta go through it. Okay, obviously everybody knows depression doesn't exist. All these matrix stuff that depression exists and all this and all these Jeffrey type things, right? Step number 2, embracing physical fitness. Your body is a trust from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You have to engage in regular physical activity to nourish your body and strengthen your overall well-being. You can't just sit around, be fat all day, and you can't be obese and stuff. And then you start crying. You're like, oh my God, I'm so fat. You gotta put in the work, right? You have to find activities you enjoy, whether it's walking, jogging, swimming, or engaging in sports. Even if you don't enjoy it and that you need to do it, you don't want to do it, right? But you have to do it because you need to, right? If you want to get that body that you're dreaming of, or if you want to get back in shape, you have to do what you don't want to do, right? Everybody knows that. It's important to take care of your physical health, for it's foundation of a balanced life. There's this one saying, I'm pretty sure Andrew Tate said it once. He's like, Aiden Ross, he asked Andrew Tate, he was like, what's the quickest and easiest way to get abs? And Andrew Tate said, why can't it be hard? Why can't you shed blood and tears and everything, right? He's like, because if everybody was walking around with abs, everybody would be like, oh, that's normal, right? Because if you're walking just shredded, everybody looks at you and be like, dang, that guy put in the work, right? So that's why you gotta embrace that physical fitness that Allah gave you the chance to do that, right? Step number 3, engaging in mindfulness. So basically, you have to cultivate mindfulness to bring focus and presence to your daily life. You have to practice deep breathing exercises, meditation, or engage in mindful activities like gardening or painting. You have to be fully present in the moment. It enhances your clarity and promotes inner peace within your body, right? Whether it's like I just mentioned, whether it's breathing exercises or meditations that help you, or gardening or painting. As in gardening, you could just put a plant outside and just take care of it every day. You could do these types of things that keep you in mindfulness and things like that, right? And painting, of course, painting is pretty nice too. But as my opinion, I would say do all of these, right? Just do meditation. Meditation doesn't even have to be that long, right? It could just be alright, I'm free for the next 10 minutes. I'm gonna meditate these 10 minutes. If you know that you're gonna lose focus in those 10 minutes, do 5 minutes. Or even that, you could just do 3 minutes, right? And you start from somewhere, right? You can't just be if you have that mindset of going to straight to 10 and you're that guy, right? So if you actually do that, then yeah, it's different, but you gotta start from somewhere. Even if you're getting the little things in, you gotta start from somewhere. Everybody knows that.
Thank you, Hamad, for that. And now let's talk about step number 4, Nurture your soul through spiritual practices. So basically, with us Muslims, this is about engaging in regular prayer, recitation of the Quran, and supplication. So basically, what I recommend is you get an English translation of the Quran and study it every single day. Like around, set a period in your schedule, like morning or nights before you sleep. Preferably both if you can. But if you can't, try to do morning, because morning will get you set up for the day. Basically, get an English translation of the Quran and try to understand it, because the Quran has many life lessons that you can actually use and learn today. Seek knowledge and understand your faith through studying the teachings of Islam. Establish a connection with Allah and find solace in spiritual growth. So basically, every time you pray, you build a connection towards Allah, and you feel more calm, like you feel the presence inside of you. So Allah is actually closer to us than our jugular vein in the heart. So basically, if you can use that to guide you in your life, you'll be very successful. Step number 5 is establishing healthy routines. Create balanced routines that prioritize self-care. Set aside time for rest, and recreation, and activities that replenish your energy. Establish a healthy sleep pattern and nourish your body with nutritious food, and maintain a balance between work and personal life. So basically, I recommend using Google Calendar or Samsung Calendar, Apple Calendar, I think they have one too. But use one. Make your schedule for your day. Every day, you should have like a set schedule. You should know what you're doing like 100% throughout the day. You should be 100% productive throughout the day. And for those of you who say, oh, what about sleep? What about this? Meditation. Yes, meditation, sleep, that is productive. But you shouldn't be doing anything that really doesn't help you, that just wastes time, like video games. You might say, well, it helps me relax, but it does not help your brain relax, because you're hyper-stimulating yourself. And in reality, there's no benefit. I also used to play video games all the time. And at first, when I heard people telling me to quit, I was like, no, I'll just play an hour a day. It's not really, it's bad for other people, but it's fine for me. But what you have to learn is that video games, it might seem like, what's the worst that can happen if you let go of video games? Think to yourself, you might lose your Jeffrey friends. Think about the friends that you have. They won't be friends with you if you don't play video games with them. Now think about that. What does that mean? What kind of friends are these? So basically, I went through this journey, and hopefully you can also understand the harm that comes with playing video games. Step number 6 is cultivating meaningful relationships. Surround yourself with positive and supportive relationships. Seek companionship with individuals who understand and uplift and inspire you. Foster meaningful connections with family, friends, and community as they contribute to your well-being. So basically, I recommend just find like-minded individuals wherever you are. They can be online, they can be out there. What I recommend, you read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, because a lot of us used to or have social anxiety. It's something that's really like it is so easy to fix, to be honest. I also used to have social anxiety. So many people used to have social anxiety and overcame it. Just talk to people. It's the first step that's really hard, but once you do it, like, just go into a mall and talk to people. You probably will never see them for the rest of your life. So what do you lose? Genuinely, what do you lose? Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you for joining us in this transformative journey of finding balance and nurturing your mind, body, and soul by prioritizing mental health, embracing physical fitness, engaging in mindfulness, seeking spiritual nourishment, establishing healthy routines, and cultivating meaningful relationships. You'll experience harmony and well-being. Subscribe to the Iman Project for more inspiring content on self-care and personal growth. May Allah bless you all with balance, fertility, and fulfilling life. Become the best version of yourself that you can be. Assalamu alaikum.